What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, founder of Pitcher List, and we're going to talk about Yusei Kikuchi today, who has been on a tear and had a great start yesterday against the Rangers. So what he does, he throws 96 plus now. He's actually at 96.3 yesterday with his four-seamer, which is amazing. Has this really nice cutter and slider as well that he gets strikes with, and we're going to see him demolish the Rangers in the second inning yesterday. So let's get straight to it. If you like what we do, by the way, you can watch this live on Twitch at twitch.tv/pitcherlist every weekday morning from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I hope to see you there. But here we go. So we have Yusei Kikuchi going against Joey Gallo. And generally, when you see a big bat like this, what do you do if you're a lefty? Well, it's going to be breaking stuff down and away. Or we like to go jamming guys up and in, or actually maybe sometimes setting up that breaking pitch, that cutter or slider away by actually throwing a fastball down and away and then throwing those breaking pitches off of that. So we'll see where he starts with Joey Gallo. And it looks like it's a first pitch cutter. That's at 92. That's not the four-seamer. It's a first pitch cutter. Joey Gallo was slightly ahead of it. You can actually, I think here maybe even a broken bat as it was off the end of the bat. He pulled it to the right side, and that's one pitch, one out. I mean, that's beautiful. That's great. And one more time. I mean, right away, he's feeding into Gallo's aggressiveness. Yeah, sure, that's a little bit middle of the plate-ish, but it's a cutter. That's not the 96 that Gallo maybe was expecting with it. The 96 would have started right up here, fell down, got the out. Like that's the stuff that allows a pitcher like a Yusei Kikuchi go nearly 7 innings is getting those first pitch outs with first pitch strikes. Cool stuff. So now against a right-hander, Chris Davis. It looks like how they're setting up is that this isn't going to stay away. Maybe it is a changeup or something like that. But otherwise, I would imagine it's going to be heater away or maybe a cutter that comes inside. So he tries to go with a cutter, 92. He misses it. I imagine the same thing again. There's a big breaking ball, 82 miles per hour. Good to see that. That's a first pitch, or essentially, the first strike of the at-bat. Established that one. That probably should have been the first pitch. Now it's 1-1. Good stuff. You don't really need to throw that breaking ball again. Just now that Chris Davis is thinking about it, you should feel pretty good about it. You can probably throw a fastball away now to pair up with that breaking ball that he might think, if it lands over here with a heater, they might think it might come back down. And it's not. It's just going to stay on a straight line now. Play with that tunneling. What a terrible camera angle. Okay. And there you go. You get 96. That's a really nice pitch. 96 down and away. And what that does now is allows him to play a cutter underneath the zone now, right? So this is a fastball going straight to that spot. And if you throw a cutter now at 92, it's going to be too late to realize that this would fall down here. This is beautiful. Like really, really, really nice. Down and away. It's really hard for a guy like Chris Davis to get the barrel down there and do some damage with it. And also exposes upstairs as well. I mean, you're changing the eye level completely. You're changing speeds, 82 to 96. I just love that pitch. Beautiful. 1-2. That's going to be a benefit to Kikuchi more times than not, easily. So it looks like they're setting up away. Maybe they're going to try and spot it again, considering that Davis was passive with that fastball. We'll see what happens. Oh, they won with... Okay, cool. So it looks like that was either a changeup or a slider. I can't really tell because of the camera angle. Did look, if there was bend back, that would be the slider. And that's kind of what we were just talking about. I was thinking more would be the cutter at 92, where this pitch played off. Remember, this is the previous pitch. Is a fastball coming here. And out of the hand, it kind of looks like it's going to be that same thing. And then it fades down. So I can't really tell. The camera angle, again, we can't see if this is going to have that horizontal bend toward Davis or if that's just the camera angle. But at the very least, think of this pitch looking like it's starting down and then it's going underneath. One more time. Oh, beautiful. I want to think it's a changeup. But either way, excellent, excellent pitch there. Deserves the strikeout. And that's really defined by that one pitch down at 96. That is everything. Once you see that, that's how you open up doors. And when you think of quality pitchers, right? This is the kind of pitch you want to be thinking of. So I want to go back. I really want to showcase this one more time. When you think of an ace, of a guy that carves up a lineup, it's about pitches like this. being able to establish that pitch down at a 1-1 count opens the entire at bat. This next pitch could have been up and in at 96 again. It could have been his cutter down. It could have been a big breaking ball out of the zone coming back in now. And that is how Yusei Kikuchi got this swing at 86 miles per hour. That is how a good pitcher gets outs. Beautiful stuff. Love it. Love it. Love it. We're going to move on here. 2 outs. Nate Lowe, think of exactly as we did against Joey Gallo. I imagine a cutter or a slider away. It could be up and in here, but I don't think that Kikuchi is really going to change his approach. And what do I know he did? It's 96, not what he did against Joey Gallo. This is a little bit lower than he wanted. He wanted something higher up, I think. But still, keeping this, maybe Kikuchi is just running with down and then playing the secondary pitches off of it. That's great. I mean, now that you got that free strike, now you can throw the secondary solo stuff you want, or even go upstairs. He tried to again, and Lowe is just waiting. That's 2 straight. He's waiting for the secondary stuff. I mean, you don't do that. You don't sit. You don't. If you're looking for a heater, you're not passing on 2 of them that are middle and downish. I mean, you're swinging at least one of these. And Lowe's just getting beat as he's being passive, waiting for the cutter or the slider or changeup to fall underneath. It's just not coming. So now, I mean, you can, look at them. They're going up with it. I love this pitch call. Finally, he takes the bat off his shoulders, and instead of playing the gambit that Lowe was saying, look, at some point I'm going to see that off-speed stuff. That's what I'm going to swing at. He kind of stops. All right, fine. They're going to throw 3 fastballs. I'm willing to handle this. This is 98, by the way. Woo! I mean, if you can do that again, Kikuchi, and you get that instead of away, you can probably get it up and in. That's a swing and a miss instead. Oh, man. So, I mean, now you can play some off-speed stuff or you go back to it. Look, I love this. They're going back to it again. Now he missed too far. Okay, so this is, I would say if this is actually closer inside, you might get a whiff. It's still a little bit too high here, but keep in mind, this is on the outside edge. This is borderline for Nate Lowe as far as away goes. And then upstairs just makes it easier to say no. So that's what I'm saying. If this is over here in the middle, still above the strike zone, there might be some sort of whiff here. But yeah, Kikuchi overthrew this one a little bit. And now it's a weird situation because you've essentially gone 4 straight fastballs now, right? You essentially know you have gone 4 straight fastballs. Do you continue this game of just pumping fastballs until Lowe beats you on it? Because it does seem like with every pitch you are setting up something off speed. But then again, Lowe has showcased that's kind of what I'm waiting for. Now he might shift his approach mid at bat. I will say this, by the way. I've seen some comments about shifting approach mid at bat. Sometimes guys do that. I would say the majority of the time they have a certain mentality entering it and they're trying to stay disciplined with that mentality. But we'll see what Kikuchi goes with here. I mean, I would think a cutter down in a way would work, but then that would telegraph that you're going a heater after. So maybe just more heaters. And the R again, but he missed away another time. I mean, you can just spot in any secondary pitch now. He missed down. I think that's the cutter at 94. That's unfortunate. I feel like if that was competitive in any way, Lowe would have swung on it. But now at 3-2, throw a heater. Make him beat you on a heater. Cutter away. I like that. See, now Lowe is showcasing that he's looking for the heater. And now you threw 92, and he's able to get the end of the bat as he's out in front. Okay. This started here. This looked really tasty for Nate Lowe, and this fell away. I would probably throw a slower breaking ball down and away now. If you have confidence, Kikuchi, in throwing this for a strike, I think that you can certainly get a strikeout now. No, he's going back with a heater, 97 down. This is the pitch he should have thrown. He was trying to throw at 0-2, 1-2 as well. Didn't quite get it. Because remember, they were up here and over here. If he had done this, I believe he would have gotten the whiff then. But Lowe is focused on a heater now. If you have any sort of secondary pitch you can throw for a strike, you get him. He threw another fastball, and yeah, Lowe is ready for this. Lowe is timed up on 96, 97. Let's see what we get. 3-2. There it is, and gets a cutter and pushes it to the left side for an out. Okay, cool. So that's an interesting situation where I think Kikuchi knew if I was able to throw anything under 90, that is essentially not my four-seamer or my cutter, for a strike, he would have gotten him out, but he didn't have quite the confidence in it. Very interesting to see that. The cutter worked. Not the best pitch, not the best location for that one. I mean, actually, I'll be honest, that's pretty good. I'll take that in a full count. That's pretty good. That's a called strike 3. You're not even putting it in the umpire's hands. If you put it like right on the edge or so, you got the outs. You got him on the front foot. Then he had to push it over to the left side, right at Seager for the out. Yeah, that's a solid pitch. That's a solid 3-2 pitch. But right, there is that mentality of, a pitcher with a proper kitchen sink approach. He throws that 82 mile per hour breaker in there, right? There is something else he's able to add. That 86 mile per hour. I think it was that changeup to Chris Davis. That pitch would have worked here, and he did bounce one earlier on, and he just thought, what, my cutter and my fastball are good enough. Yeah, and got the out. Something to consider moving forward. But yeah, Yusei Kikuchi throwing 96, 97 in this bat, maybe even 98, mixed with that really good cutter they can throw for strikes. That's how Kikuchi gets it done, and it's an amazing thing right now. He's getting a ton of quality starts, and the Mariners should be pleased. I mean, they have their de facto pitcher right now with Marco Gonzalez coming later in the week, so great news there for Kikuchi. But that's going to wrap up this pitcher video breakdown. As always, you can go to twitch.tv/pitchlist. Watch me make these live. That's going to do it for today. So, as always, may your BABIPs be low and your strikeouts high.